Guys, keep it going for Dave Nicholson, guys. Come on, Dave. Hello. I think I can read this. So everything's new here, so if any of it's rubbish, I'm not sorry, because you all knew what you're signing up for tonight. So it's interesting hearing the last guy talking about dating, because that's what I normally talk about. And one of the main rules on dating sites is your profile picture should not be you and another attractive girl. But I found that when I had a picture of me and Rachel Riley from Countdown, everybody wanted to talk to me. It's a good conversation starter, because I actually did go on Countdown, that's where I met her. And when I mentioned that everybody has the same response, and it's to do with Rachel, isn't it? Everybody goes, oh yeah, she's really, because I've met her, like, I really feel like I want to defend her, so I go, oh yeah, she's really smart, isn't she? They're like, yeah, but you know, she's really, and I'm like, yeah, she's really good at maths. And they get more and more wound up as they go, and in the end they just go, yeah, but she's really fit, isn't she? And I go, yeah, but she wouldn't think that about you, would she? It's interesting, when you go on Countdown, they send you some rules before you start, and they get two things that people complain about, and I think it's a perfect metaphor for divided Britain. So you know when you're going vowel, consonant, etc., they get two complaints. One is that people don't say please enough, and the other one is that people say please too much. And I just think if Boris Johnson could negotiate a middle path of that, he'd be doing a lot better with the EU at the moment. Funnily enough, the studio they film Countdown in is actually the same one as they used to film Jeremy Kyle in. So you know, like when you're watching Jeremy Kyle and you can see the background, like the people in the background, you know, like the potential three dads and the unemployed guy. It's the same green room as you're sitting when you're on Countdown. I'm thinking about it, I wonder if Jeremy Kyle's still there, because he's the unemployed guy now, isn't he? But yeah, the staff are the same as well. Could you imagine two more different shows that contestants are on? So one day you'd be dealing with someone who's addicted to maths, and the next day you'd be dealing with someone who's addicted to meth. One day you'd have somebody who's amazing with numbers, can do fantastic sums, and the next day you're dealing with someone who's struggling to count how many kids they've got. Just before you go on, you get to meet your opponent. So I was standing there, the set was all made up, and she rolled up, and I mean literally rolled up. She was a 90-year-old woman in a wheelchair, but she was fucking intense. She looked at me and she was trying to psych me out, and she said to me, how many times have you read the dictionary? I was like, none. She was like, I've read it 5 times to prepare for this. I was like, Jesus Christ. She said, I went on the French version of Countdown and I won. I was like, oh, you speak French? And she said, no, I just don't like looking stupid on TV. I applied for Countdown because I'd watched 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. Have you seen that? I've seen Rob Beckett say that he had a 4-letter word, which was piss, and there was only one S. I thought I could do better than that, and I'm taking on fucking Stephen Hawking's twin sister. Bullshit. So, that's why I applied. We then started the game, and I'm going to get you to play along. See if you can do any better than me. Oh, that was a good noise. So this was the selection for round 1. Can anyone vaguely see that? I was looking for a long word. And you, exactly. I saw crap very quickly. I noticed that the Q would be pointless. There's no U. And then I noticed crack, and I noticed pot, and I thought, brilliant, I can put those two together. Crackpot. That's a word. So when they asked, I said an 8. Crackpot. I said, that's what I am. And Nick laughed and went, oh yeah, that's the kind of banter we love on Countdown. Brenda, my opponent, stared at me and she said, I've got an 8-letter word as well, it's what I am, a cock trap. But you can't say that, Brenda. Susie fucking Dent went, that's brilliant. It's a device for capturing poultry. Brilliant. Second round, well no, a little bit later, I was losing badly. That first round we drew, I was getting smashed. And Brenda was still trying to fucking psych me out. This came up later. I was looking, I was really struggling, my head was going. I spoke the word healers, I thought that'll do. We got to the end of the round, Brenda stared at me, she just went, arsehole. Like, who the hell's going to defend me here? Susie then just went, that's brilliant for 8. You know what you get if you win on Countdown, don't you? You get a teapot. You win an episode, you get a fucking teapot. Do you know what you get if you win on Deal or No Deal? You get £250,000. You can be an idiot and just pick the right box. or you can win a teapot. We all accept you've got to be quite smart to win on Countdown. I didn't. I did look. You can sell your Countdown teapot on eBay for £75, which for a teapot is obviously great. It's not £250,000 though, is it? Do you know what you get if you win the entire series? Does anyone know that? You win a dictionary. If there's one person in the country that doesn't need a dictionary, it's the person that wins the series of Countdown. They already know all the words that there are. What a useless prize. I'm very bitter. I applied for Deal or No Deal, actually. Do you remember when I used to be on and they all had these weird systems? They make you prove that you really are into that, and I'm just not. I remember watching it, actually. My favourite one, there was a middle-aged woman and she'd come up with box 11 and she said, it's brilliant that I'm playing today with box 11 because my dad's birthday was on the 11th of the month and he passed away a few months ago, and I know that whatever's in this box, he's up there, he's put that in for me. She won 50p. I will finish on quite a sad note though. I say Brenda, my opponent, she's quite old, and I found out that actually she died on the day that the episode was screened. She did take her Countdown very, very seriously, but I do think she just took the name of the programme a bit too literally. Thank you very much.